All right, guys, what is going on? We are live. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name is Odum, and we are working towards building ourselves a $1 million company. All right, we're going to get right into it today because I know I have a very short time with you guys today. I think we can only go about 15 minutes today. Been extremely busy with client work, and then I got to do some stuff with the family. So yeah, not much time. So we're going to dive right in, and today we're going to look at our style guide, which we haven't looked at in quite a while. So you probably I know there's a lot of differences between the look now of Piixel Pieces and the style guide. It's just like it's definitely out of sync and out of like it just doesn't match. So number one, we need to make it look the same, and number two, I think there's things that we need to update to make it compliant with version 2.1 of client first, as well as probably simplify a few different things. That we're just going to want to simplify, at least in terms of the paddings and margins and stuff like that. And I would like to kind of go in here, and we need to update this to be variables as well too, with the colors. So that's going to be super, super important. So I wonder if we should, because there's not much time, I wonder if it makes sense to kind of just write down a few things that we know we need to do. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just bringing up my Asana right here. Okay. So we do have this right here. So we have some notes that I've made before. So let's see what we're thinking. Review version actually needs to be 2.1 now. An update is needed. Update the design style guide to add pixel. Yeah, so we definitely need to get that done. Today's Friday. So we're going to try to get this thing done by Monday. It shouldn't take too much longer, but too long to do, but let's see. We're going to do this by tomorrow. Review form radio, check proper line items. Yeah. We need to create variables for the colors. Colors just in the guide, in the style guide. That is going to be important. That for Friday. And I do know, I just want to make a note here. So just make sure to check out the updates to the containers and remove the unnecessary oh my goodness, elements. All right. What else do we need to do? Let's go take a look at this here. We need to actually, let's put this, not a new task. Let's create a new section. Let's go, we're going to call this like a new release or update. Update version, what version are we on? I'll say 0.5. This will be a solid release. Or sorry, 0.1. I think what the hell? How did I do this? 0.1. Right. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, it doesn't really matter what it's called. But this is going to be like the major update. Okay, so we want to add the colors. We need to review and update. We need to So update the design of the style guide to add pixel personality into the brand. Yep. And what else do we need to do? I want to create a standalone homepage that showcases the purpose. That's maybe we'll do that by Saturday. And then we want to move the actual styles into a unpublished page. And we want to create a starting point page for that is ready to have components added to. So I think, let's see, the idea here is to have the basic skeleton from client first. So users can start to cut and paste right away. There we go. So we need to get that done. I do know I want to remove the styles that will be rarely used. I think the idea for me is I want to pare down client first to things that I know for sure are going to be used, because there's a lot of things. Well, I don't know if there's a lot of things, but there are some things that I know that won't be used or will be very rarely used. And I think a lot of things would be things like, go back, like some of these stuff over here. A lot of the stuff might be unnecessary. Like Z-index 100. I mean, yeah, we'll see. I'll take another think of it, and we'll see what what we're gonna do here. But what is this? Variable sizing was deleted. Huh, interesting. Gonna have to do some updating, big time. Okay, and add the same default font as Piixel Pieces to maintain consistency when a component is pasted. It's just when a component is pasted. Because I know when I've been pasting some of these components, and I pasted into a new project, even just doing cutting and pasting, just testing, because the fonts go all off, and then it just makes everything, it just throws off everything a little bit in terms of like, oh, well, that doesn't look exactly like it looks like in the library. So if we give people a good starting point, then that's going to be it's just going to be fantastic. Okay, so we'll make a nice new homepage, a nice landing page for the style guide, and then we are going to have a demo page. Like it'll be like copy things here. This will be like the main page where you can kind of get started, and it would be good to have some maybe kind of a page like a I don't even know what to call it, like instructions, or no, like a get started page, which has some step-by-step instructions. So again, pretty simple right there. And then I think with this, when people download the component, or when they download the, I need to get the cloneable, then they'll look at it, they'll have the style guide, they'll see the demo page, they'll know what to delete, they'll just know how to use it because all the information will be provided kind of within it. So I like that. And then we also just make sure we incorporate the new checkboxes and radio buttons. Checkboxes, radio buttons, and input fields. Again, all about consistency. We want all of these things to look the same from the style guide. Perfect. I love it. Okay, like I said, I don't have too much time today, but we planned everything out. So I guess I should rename the stream where it's like planning to update the Webflow system. So we kind of put together the plan in place. Tomorrow, when we're going to live stream, we're going to come right in, and then we're just going to get started on doing this. Because it's something that's super important, and I would love to get people that are signing up and using Piixel Pieces to have a good framework to jump off of. And why this is really important, because actually kind of yesterday was really kind of cool because we got our first free member to sign up for Piixel Pieces yesterday. So that's pretty cool. So I'm super pumped about that. Probably came in through our Google ads, but hey, one person is one more than we had yesterday, which is awesome. So we're going to keep plugging away and keep trying to provide as much value as we can to our potential customers. All right, guys, that's like I said, very quick today, but we'll be back at it tomorrow, and we'll spend a whole lot more time, and we'll try to get the style guide out of the door as soon as possible. All right, thanks for tuning in, and as always, we'll see you here tomorrow.